Now, tell us who these architects are. Point.
Yeah, they come from different places, but they sort of come together in this strain. So Roberts is the head of the Heritage Foundation, and he's been in conservative circles for a long time, and he took over Heritage at the end of or toward just after the first Trump administration. And Heritage had been sort of on a rough patch, and so Kevin Roberts came in with a desire to sort of bring Heritage back. And he's friends with people like J.D. Vance, who famously or infamously wrote the foreword to his book. He wanted to put together a platform for the next conservative president to kind of avoid the problems they had seen with Trump's first administration. And for that, he called a guy named Paul Dans. And Dans is an interesting figure. He calls himself from full deplorable stock, by which he means a scion of a Kennedy Democratic family who saw the error of Democrats' ways. So his parents had met in Washington. He grew up in the D.C. area. Went to urban planning school and then to law school, and in law school became a member of the Federalist Society, but didn't go into politics, partly because he thought the political scene was just too unfriendly to conservatives. Worked in law in New York City for a long time, and was a Trump supporter, starting in 2011 because of birtherism. And he believed when Trump was elected in 2016, it was going to be his ticket to a plum job in the Justice Department. But it wasn't. He didn't manage to get into the administration until 2018. He didn't make it to the White House until 2020. And he blamed that on political appointees who he thought were rhinos or Bush conservatives or saboteurs who were standing in his way. And so you see that very much in the way he approached this, which is we have to get political appointees who are going to be on the team, who really care about these things, who are not Bush people, and we have to train them and we have to have them ready, which is leads right to Project 2025's database of potential political appointees. The intellectual architect, I'd say, is Russell Vought. And Vought is, he worked for Phil Gramm for years, the great deregulator from Texas, worked for Jeb Hensarling, worked at Heritage. Went to Wheaton College, very religious, and he has this affect of wonk. He reads and scans as being very quiet and nerdy, but he says these really inflammatory things. Maybe most famously saying, we want to put the bureaucrats in trauma. And he was in OMB in Trump's first term and eventually led it. In between, he worked on this. He also led Trump's platform committee for the Republican National Convention, and now he's back at OMB. And he is, I'd say, sort of the inside man, the one who's thought a lot about how government functions, and so how they can take over the executive branch, how they can use OMB and other offices to push their agenda in and to get the things done that they want to do.